Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick. There's a new Adam Sandler movie in theaters.
We actually have a significant disagreement about this movie. This is good.
This is gonna be fun. We're not gonna trash it.
Ben Mankiewicz, Alonso Duralde, Christy Lemire, Matt Atchity. Tell us about Blended.
So this is not as terrible as the vast majority of Adam Sandler comedies are. And I will tell you why.
Wrong.
I'll tell you why. We talked about this briefly walking out.
so
Okay.
wrong.
So it has a vague semblance of tonal continuity.
That doesn't matter.
Right?
And I would much rather see movie 43 again, which is, or I would
I can hear you point to Alonso.
right.
It's your movie.
Sorry I made it.
The movie 43 apologist.
or Grown Ups 2, which are all over the place. Because, first of all, there are...
That's like you want to get shot in the face or shot in the back. I'd
rather get shot in the back! This movie shoots you in the face!
This movie is not as sloppy as most of his movies.
No, it's not as sloppy, but it's worse,
But it's
because
still
in Grown Ups 2, there was in Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2, it's terrible. I think I gave it a non-existent score, but I mean, this movie it is the worst Adam Sandler movie I've ever seen.
No. I laughed a couple of times. Again, which I've said before about his movies, of anybody who is not Adam Sandler. You know, you're either too fat or you're too thin or you're too gender ambiguous or you have a funny accent or something. Everybody's creepy and weird and stupid and ha 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 you. Oh God! You know those breathing commercials where the guy has the elephant on his chest? That's what I felt like for this entire movie. This movie was crushing the life out of me. This movie was like being peppered with spitballs. Grown Ups 2 was like having dead fish thrown at your face for 2 hours.
But that's here's why I think I like that better. Like being thrown the spitballs is like super annoying, right? But the fish is like, why is somebody throwing fish at me? Jesus, what's happening here? Like I'd rather dodge the fish. Welcome everybody to What the Flick, Hangover 3. This one's going to be good because Alonso is here, I'm here, and apparently Jank is back.
I'm blonde and I have boobies now. We have a difference of opinion here. We're going to have fun today with The Hangover Part 3, Roman numeral 3.
Right, Roman numeral 3.
It's very serious.
Your description of the movie was better than the movie.
Not true. Not true. Okay, so here's why I like this movie. And I'm shocked to hear myself saying this because I hated The Hangover Part 2. I thought it was the worst movie of that year. I was so angry that it was this lazy, arrogant, cynical, beat-for-beat rehash of Part 1. Go on. There's a train of thought here. So I love the fact that he dared to go in a totally different direction. Tonally, emotionally, structurally. This is a dark film and it goes into dangerous places, and there are genuine consequences here beyond just wackiness for the brash laughs.
What dangerous place does it go to? I don't...
Emotionally, I think it definitely does. In terms of really taking a look at Alan's mental illness. It's beyond just a source of laughs at this point. I mean, they take it seriously this time.
I think it's played for laughs.
I think it's.
No,
I think they're just pointing at the goofy guy with the mental issues.
No. I would say that is a darker look at him and a closer look at his sociopathic soul than just the wackiness of the smoking monkey and all that.
He jumps off Caesars in a parachute to get away.
Right.
Yelling, "I love cocaine!"
Yeah, anything actually that can fly. Yeah, they have to. That's the comedy part. No, I'm with you that a little of Ken Jeong goes a long way.
Franchise and turn it on its ear. Let's defy expectations. Let's give the audience something they didn't know they wanted, or maybe they don't want at all. This is not that.
This is that.
This is just shit.
No,
this is a terrible movie. I'm sorry.
I think people are going to be pissed. I think if you go in thinking it's going to be a darker movie and being ready for that, maybe you'll enjoy it more. I think everyone walks into this thinking they're going to have Part 3 of the wackiness.
It's not a good, darker character study either. No.
I think you should start.
Yeah. Jank.
I gave it, what, a 6.7?
6.7.
6.7.
Holy shit, that's unbelievable.
No. It's a 41% on Rotten Tomatoes. There are other critics besides me who like this movie. I'm okay with my position on this. I'm really comfortable with it.
I can't wait to see what the cinema score is.
Okay, but if you hated Hangover 2, you're going to be disappointed in this.
No. This dares to be different, and that alone makes it better. Go ahead.
Alonso and I are essentially
0.6.
See, that's just gratuitous on your part to rank it so low. That's just you having fun with numbers.
No, it is. It is. This movie hurt me.
It's not that
It's
bad.
terrible. It's
No, it's
0.5.
Can we talk about how beautifully it's shot?
What? What are you talking about?
You are officially hot.
It's fun at first, And it is just a repackaging and regurgitating of ideas and images and plot points and sometimes verbatim dialogue that we have seen in various other incarnations of Peanuts. And everyone does the exact same thing that you expect they will in every single moment. It breathes no new life into it. It's a greatest hits collection. It patches together stuff you've already seen.
I gotta call a time on this
I
one.
wanted to love this. I'm bummed.
Peanuts was a comic strip for 50 years where they did the same thing over and over again. If they had behaved differently, you would be complaining that, who are these characters? What have they done? Why is Charlie Brown now, kicking the football? Why is Schroeder now playing Brahms? Of course they're going to do the same thing. That's what they do.
I just want to point out that we are missing a huge opportunity by not doing this whole review like.
And that's there too. The one was there too. And I appreciate that they didn't turn this into like snarky postmodern stuff.
Yeah, this isn't Poochie Peanuts. I can't believe you're calling out Peanuts for repeating themselves when that's the whole point. Peanuts is a passion play. It's supposed to be the same thing every year.
I appreciate the faithfulness to detail. I do. This feels incredibly safe to me.
Well, the 5 movies we're talking about today, this is the one that you were the most
because
passionate
I'm amazed that this is what you're calling it. I was like saying, I can't believe Charlie Brown was bald. Well, what did you think?
There is zero narrative drive.
Wow.
I expected more from a big screen, 3D animated. You have like all this machinery in place to do something cool.
I think that
and it's safe.
But yes, because I think because this stuff is set in stone at this point. It's not like adapting Shakespeare where you can decide I'm going to do an all furniture Hamlet or something. You do Peanuts, and there are very sharp lines you have to stay inside. And I think that had they not, you and other people would be saying, what the fuck is this? How dare they mess with Peanuts?
I want all furniture Peanuts. It's just Snoopy's doghouse.
See, I'm already thinking the all-furniture Hamlet, so what, he's Prince of the Ottoman Empire?
That's a Mystery Science Theater joke, by the way. I can't claim credit for that.
Configuration we have here, isn't it fun? It's exciting. We're all in sweaters. I'm Christy, this is Ben. This is Alonso, this is Grae.
This is not a sweater.
And Ben is not a sweater.
Maybe you're not, but you're still handsome. We all went and saw Project X last night. I am still hungover. I'm a little hungover from Project X, I gotta say, more so than usual, because it's just like from the screen, the intoxication sort of emanates. Would you not say?
Oh yeah. There was emanating intoxication. Yeah.
Yes, and a lot of house music and a lot of naked boobs.
A lot of
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Please describe what it's about.
Yes, this is a very R-rated comedy about high school nerds who put on a party, and everybody shows up like everybody shows up. So basically, if you were a homeowner, this is a horror movie, and if you're a teenager, this is a woo! So check it out.
It was like if Superbad were shot with the Cloverfield aesthetic, right? But it's not nearly as funny as Superbad and not nearly as thrilling as Cloverfield. And it just becomes numbing and repetitive and like after less than an hour, it runs out of steam.
It's
and
really,
I'm like, where are we going
and it
from
runs
here?
out of steam, which is and it's short.
It's 88 minutes.
Yeah.
It's true.
Right.
It's just because our aged retinas aren't meant to take it in.
Well, they live in a nice house with a pool, and they apparently go to like actress model titty high because every girl at this party is like a hot chick who takes her top off, whereas like it's a cross section of guys. There's good-looking ones and nerdy ones and the whole thing, but all the girls, with a very few exceptions, hot chicks who take their top off.
We beat actress model titty high 77-69 to win the state championship.
It was a tough fought battle.
Yeah.
You have like multiple underwater shots of girls in cute little lacy boy shorts, like swimming, like dog paddling, and like there's boobs.
Yeah, the access to porn on the internet has ruined movies like this.
This is not novel at all anymore.
In our youth, you had to really like make an effort to see a boob.
Oh my God! In 1986, I'd have been like, oh my God.
But that's a good point. As is Jurassic Park or World or what is this called this time? I'm so confused. I don't know. There are dinosaurs and they're hungry.
I don't like your attitude already. I find it derisive and petty.
As well it should be.
So this is a film that takes place in the world where Jurassic Park existed. There was a park called Jurassic Park 20 years ago, and the things we saw in the movie happened. There was a disaster, dinosaurs got out, but it's about 20 years later, and the same company has come back, honoring Richard Attenborough, whatever his name was in the movie, Hammond.
John Hammond,
right? And they've built a new park. And this time, everything goes fine. That's not what happened. It turns out that some of the same problems still exist. The difference this time is they are genetically engineered. That's that they've done it again. Then
Oh, that's just the icing on the cake.
That's the
There's
beginning.
of so much stupid in this movie. I mean, okay, the first several films are all about, oh my God, the T-Rex, so terrifying, so deadly. This time, it is outrun by Bryce Dallas Howard in high heels.
Yeah, she never takes off her shoes.
She's,
ever. Yeah.
That's a problem.
she's super in shape though,
right.
and she's got a flare.
Because she's been
And it's
running in
distracted
heels.
by the
She does
flare.
have a flare. That makes all the difference.
Yeah, that was a.
So
That was
the
a-
bigger
that was a
problem-
flaw.
The bigger problem here,
God.
though, is this movie manages to make Chris Pratt boring.
Oh, yeah.
How do you do that?
Why?
Like, he's the most charismatic hot guy now. And
Why
they,
cast him and
Like,
not
I
let
kept,
him be him?
I kept thinking man, he's carrying this Burt Macklin thing really far. And I kept expecting
Anne Hathaway.
Les Miserables.
And she's wearing a crown.
Princess Diaries.
Yes. Al Pacino. Say hello to my little friend.
Scarface.
Yes. Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens, and they sing
High
and
School
dance.
Musical.
Yes. It is. We saw the sequel recently. It's all storyboarded like a comic book. Bruce Willis.
Sin City.
Yes. Oh my love.
Ghost.
Okay, go ahead. He wears a cape when he flies.
Superman.
Fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal.
But yes. There are gorillas and they're on Earth.
Planet of the Apes.
Yes.
Spoiler.
Enough already with your stupid story about the stupid desert and just die already.
Greed.
No. Ray Fiennes and he's in the desert.
English Patient.
Yes. There are people who get married and somebody who dies.
Four Rings and a Funeral.
Yes.
Now, how about talking about the movies we just talked about?
That
That's
is
so
eerie.
weird.
Yeah.
It's like they know. I'm sorry. I think I might have messed you up.
we are so screwed.
If we get
It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
Oh, same thing. John Waters. Shh.
Hairspray.
Thank you. The dog, named for me.
Benji, the
There you go. Yeah. I'll be back.
Terminator.
Yes. Clive Owen, futuristic, sort of post-Armageddon.
Children of Men.
Yeah, that's right. Zemeckis, Michael J. Fox.
Back to the Future.
Space, the incredibly cute thing with the animated.
Wall-E.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you. So, Oscar winner, Christy's favorite movie. Then with the Brolin, with Josh Brolin and Churgish.
No Country for Old Men.
Thank you. A Bad Dream on a Certain Avenue.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. I can't do Aladdin in 2 seconds. Time's up.
Aladdin.
Robin Williams.
No, time's up. What did I say? That's 8. Hey, all right, we came to play.
Sometimes you were so on.
yes, you had your moments.
Bad Dream.
On a Certain Avenue. Come on. It's good stuff.
I like how Christy's favorite movie. I'm like Breakfast Club.
I'm like sugarish. What did you say?
Anton Churgish. I couldn't. I was
Churgish.
It got it.
You said
I get what you mean.
Coen Brothers in Texas is what I would have said, right?